just tends to win a lot of trades, especially level 2 with the QE combination, and can heavily outpush pretty much anyone else because of this trading pattern. And it's something where it is very volatile. You can get ganked and die, but if you get alone time, you win almost every single matchup. So it feels like top laners are always trying to find a reason to sneak it in. Looks like I'm lying to everyone here because
you're telling the truth. It's just
what I'm saying is correct about the gameplay, but it's not going to happen here unless ҭőＮG ends up going top. But that's a totally different story. That I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole yet.
It would be interesting if we saw ҭőNG deciding to go towards that top lane. He is undefeated on the Casio through his professional career, though. 4 games, 4 wins on it. Croc as well on the Wukong has played 21 Wukong games with Yubao just pushing out mid and moving, and that's exactly what he's doing alongside Junja. These wards are going to spot. But can Robo actually survive a possible dive that's about to be materialized here from PSG? Yubao jumps across the wall. Robo's going to try and keep himself alive. Does have the flash, but he's locked up. Flashes away, still stunned. Locked underneath the tower, and first blood to PSG.
Very nice roam there by Yubao, getting on the map early on. Bit of a greed by ҭőNG. Had his TP available, but for zone for PSG. We're talking about the slow pace of play that they've had regionally. Being able, hold on here.
He's got no flash. He's got no way to go. He can pop the Realm Ward, but Junja's just going to come in and lock him up, and there's no escape for Robo. Second kill of the game to PSG.
Such an
PSG could have used that time to continue to get deeper vision in towards the blue side jungle, and Croc is looking for what is. He has to flash away. The hook will connect. Yubao coming in as well. There's the threshold going down. Croc locked up. Glacial Prison does connect, and Croc escapes for a moment, but in the end, Woody's Ignite will tick him down. Sales now trying to extract himself from the situation. We'll try and quickly clear the wave and come across. Woody is getting caught by Seos right now, knocked up, but Junja is the first to react. The AD carries. Wako should be there first as well. Quickness being popped, the box comes down. Junja just trying to keep the enemy jungle in support away from his support. But in the end, Croc will kill Woody. Junja gets one in response, support for support so far. And meanwhile, Yubao and Wako just farming up their lane.
AP solo lane, so obviously you want that.
Root going in with the lightning rush, popped up by the Graviton, but Seos is here. The flash forward, flash exhaust. The knockup goes wide, but Wako will fall loud on the board in the bottom lane.
Seos saving those sums from the initial fight, able to immediately put them to use, flying up into lane with Route being delivered there for the exhaust, finding the kill onto Wako. Very nicely done there.
And now Robo might be in for a little bit of pain in this top lane. Yubao jumps across the flash, slicing Maelstrom, and Robo just doesn't get an opportunity to move instantly.
They are, like we said, a slow-paced team, loves to sack dragons as Robo.
No matter where you are, PSG will find you. Robo does still have the flash, but doesn't want to invest it. 0-4 now on Loud's carry top.
Oh, Robo just so far
over the enemy jungle. You can step so much further up. Yubao here might be on the wrong side of a gank. Croc going in. Yubao's going to jump away. Does still have the flash. Flash forward as Root tries to dive in as well. Buster shot available to Yubao. Knocks back one, but he's knocked down himself. Croc soul stack from happening, but it does cost them 2 towers. Junja caught a little bit here. Does have a flash. Will dash away. Croc going into the pit as well. Azure now can just turn back around onto Croc. The Cyclone coming out, but Croc is going to fall, and the Baron is available to PSG. They kill off the enemy jungler, who is a little bit...
A lot more pressure out by starting the Baron and forcing them in.
Theos caught. The slicing master going across the wall as well as Robo is locked down in the midst of 4 members of PSG. Another hook hits onto Robo, and he will fall for the 5th time this game. You said they camp the bush, well, they find their prey mark. The flash or ignite, or mid laners were going for the ignite as well as Junja is caught out a little bit, but he's Sejuani. And that ball is pretty tanky right now. Wako there's going to flash away. The stun on Seos means he can't get in with the quickness. The charm's still going to land onto Wako, but Loud unable to find a full engage, and now PSG will try and turn it back around. The Moonlight Vigil lands, and Croc goes down. Azure coming in from the side as well, but Root is able to dash across the wall and flash away to safety. And will this be the call for PSG? The Baron a possibility. The fight. Loud now do have an opportunity to go down and contest this dragon, but look at what Yubao is doing, Mark.
Yeah, Yubao going after the top side instead to push, forcing Loud to kind of commit to this dragon.
Moonlight Vigil went wide. Croc's going to dash away from this one. Seos forced low. Croc already down to Azure. Seos goes down as well. ҭőNG pops the stopwatch, but afterwards he just goes pop. PSG find the fight. They didn't even need their mid laner to do so.
They corral Loud into the jungle and finish them off while Yubao gets the wave going up in the top.
And for PSG, it's been slow and steady, wins the race. Lightning Crash coming out, no minions are one. Just that cannon up towards Robo as Root tries to open up with the Lightning Crash, but Wako steps right into his face. The Nexus exposed. but perhaps Loud have exposed a weakness in PSG. The Shurikens stepping up, and now Wacko can open a route down. Robo flashed in, but he immediately is dashed against the rocks. Seos and Croc back alive, but Wacko continues to survive. The Cyclone coming out from Croc, he'll get one. He can't answer it with any more.
Tinon's in 7.
Yubao and Ginger on the Nexus. The quickness, the flash will not be enough to keep Loud in.